sight. Lord, please hear my heart's cry. I'm desperately waiting to be where you are. Across the hottest desert, I travel near or far for your glory. I will do anything just to see you, to behold you as my King. For your glory, I will do anything just to see you, to behold you as my King. Lord, if I find favor in your sight, Lord, please hear my heart's cry. I'm desperately waiting to be where you are. I cross the hottest desert, I travel near or far for your glory. I will do anything just to see you, to behold you as my King. For your glory, I will do anything just to see you, to behold you as my King. I want to be where you are. I want to be where you are. For love is where you are. Peace is where you are. Joy is where you are. Love is where you are. Happiness is where you are. It's where you are, for your glory.
Thank you, Alex. Now, we're getting closer. Assistant Principal Ms. Malone will now introduce our speaker.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Thank you. Dr. Anthony H. Brown is an educator, author, speaker, community leader with over 25 years of experience in education, leadership, and family engagement. As the CMSD Family Guy, he serves as the Family and Community Engagement Program Manager for the district, where he leads district-wide efforts to strengthen partnerships between schools, families, and communities. A former teacher and leader, Anthony's work is grounded in equity, culturally responsive practice, and the belief that strong relationships drive student success. He is the award-winning author of Inspire Me Moments, Living Out Loud with No Regrets, and a champion for male educators of color, leading efforts that elevate mental health, mentorship, and father engagement through initiatives that support strong families and thriving communities. A nationally recognized HBCU advocate, Anthony has served the 24th president of the United Negro College Fund National Alumni Council, supporting students and alumni across the country. He holds degrees from Bethune-Cookman University and Indiana Wesleyan University, and in 2025, He completed the New Leaders Aspiring Principals Fellowship at Clark Atlanta University. Okay, okay, go ahead and give it up one time. Anthony was also awarded an honorary doctorate in Christian leadership and business from Enoch Grove Christian University. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, it's your cousin, it's your uncle, it's your best friend, it's your all-around family guy. Please welcome Dr. Anthony Brown.
Wow. And that's exactly how I do it on social media every day. So for those who are watching us online, be sure to like, comment, follow, subscribe, and share so you never miss a moment or an upload that CMSD has to offer just for you as we're trying to build brighter futures for all of our scholars and educators throughout the district. So that was my CMSD commercial. It's your boy, it's your uncle, it's your best friend, it's your all-around CMSD family guy. What's really happening, everybody? Listen, good afternoon, Glenville. First of all, shout out to Ms. Holloway, the principal of Glenville. Listen, Ms. Holloway was my son's principal at Cleveland School of the Arts, along with Dr. Kuntz, who was also my son. So they could tell you other stories about me being a parent. Yeah, I was that parent, but we'll talk about that later. To CEO Morgan in his absence as he travels from Rhodes to here this afternoon. Again, to Ms. Holloway, to all of our CMSD administration, our faculty, our staff, our honored guests. If there are any Glenville alumni Tarblooders in the house, I want to make sure I acknowledge you as well. And most importantly, to the graduating class of 2026. Yes! Congratulations. Now, I have been to multiple commencements this school year, and I want to say this has to be the most spirited commencement I have been to this year. So shout out to Glenville and Briss Brown and all those who made this possible. Now, again, before I go any further, let us recognize something very important. Behind every graduate sitting here on this stage today is a story of sacrifice, a story of perseverance, a story of challenges, pressure, setbacks, and victories. Some of you have had moments when you question yourself, you doubted yourself, or you even wondered even if you would make it to this day. And yet, you are here. Caps, gowns, and real soon, a diploma is waiting with your name on it. Listen, all I can say is you made it and you survived. And for that alone, you deserve to be celebrated, and you need to celebrate yourselves today real quick. So before I go any further, I need for every graduate on this stage to stand up. I need y'all to stand up. I need y'all to strike a pose. Yep. 3, 2, 1. And did. And to all of our parents, grandparents, caregivers, guardians, mentors, teachers, coaches, church members, and everybody who helped these scholars get to this moment, this graduation belongs to you too. Because nobody gets here alone. I want y'all to know that somebody prayed for you. Somebody sacrificed for you. Somebody encouraged you when you wanted to quit. Somebody said, get up and get to school because it's not that cold outside. And somebody probably reminded you more than once to please turn your assignments in on time. Families, extended families, school families, we honor you too. And as a parent of a CMSD graduate, let me tell you right now, parents, it don't stop here. It may take a little while, but they won't be completely off your payroll just yet. Mine 28. And whenever I get that text message, hey, Dad, it's going to cost me something. Now, to the graduates, let me talk to you all. Let me ask you a question. How many of you all have ever wondered, am I really ready for what's next? The truth is, that feeling doesn't magically disappear after graduation. It doesn't disappear after college. It doesn't disappear when you go into the workforce. It doesn't disappear when you enlist in the military. And it definitely does not disappear when you become an adult. Sometimes even us as grown folks are just real good at pretending that we have everything figured out. But today, I came to remind you of something I hope you will never forget. You are built for more. Not average, not mediocrity, not shrinking yourselves to fit in spaces too small for your potential. You are built for more. But hear me clearly, Glenville. More will require more of you. More opportunity will require more discipline. More success will require more maturity. More responsibility will require more accountability. Every season of your life will require you to, as our theme said for this school year, level up. And that brings me to something that stayed on my mind while preparing this today as I was upstairs putting this together when Ms. Holloway says, is your speech ready? Now, even if you graduates aren't this familiar, Jacob, with this, many of the adults in this room probably remember a song from a musical called Sister Act 2, when they said, if you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. I mean, if y'all had the praise dancers up here, I figure I could just go on and lift up a verse. I can already see some of y'all was singing right along with me. But the older I've gotten, the more I realize that song was telling the truth about life. It tells us to wake up and pay attention to our future. Wake up and pay attention to our circle. Wake up and pay attention to your gifts and your purpose, because potential without discipline changes nothing. There are people with talent who never develop it. People with dreams who never pursue it. People with opportunities who waste them because they're not paying attention. And graduates, I don't want you to be that story. Because there's too much greatness, as Ms. Holloway says, sitting here right here on this stage. Too much greatness. He's an example of it right there. Come on, councilman. He's an example. And because there's too much greatness sitting on the stage, I see future educators. I see future entrepreneurs, future nurses, future engineers, future creators, future parents. I see future leaders who are going to change their families for generations. And in order to do that, come on, in order to do that, you must understand that you cannot level up while staying committed to the version of yourself that you've already outgrown. Y'all done did this for 12 years. Y'all know how to do this. Y'all know how to do this. It's time for something new. It's time for you all to step into your future. Some habits have to go. Some mindsets have to change. Some distractions cannot follow you into your next season. And let me also remind you of something. Your zip code may have shaped your story, but it does not define your destiny. Your zip code may have shaped your story, but it does not define where you're going to next. And let me say this specifically to every graduate sitting here today. Never walk into a room believing you don't belong there. Walk into every classroom, every interview, every boardroom with confidence and say, I belong here. And do that part. Because once you believe that you belong in the room, you start showing up differently. You carry yourself differently. You prepare differently. You think differently. And some of you are going to have to fight to hold on to that belief. Because the world will try to tell you no before you even get a chance to introduce yourself. There will be people who will underestimate you because of your age, your background, your neighborhood, or your story. But hear me clearly. I learned at an early age how to turn something around and make it work in your favor. I remember being told when I was much like you that I talked too much in class. A teacher once told me I didn't have the look to be on TV or radio. A counselor even said to me, maybe you should get a job because college is not for you. And now I stand before you today, having earned degrees, certifications with one of the highest honors in the land. Now I get paid to talk in classrooms right here in Cleveland and throughout the city and across the country. So let me say again, your zip code is not your ceiling. You are here today on the cusp of a new journey of life. And the world may still underestimate you, but greatness right now, ladies and gentlemen, is sitting right in front of us. Greatness is sitting right in front of us. How many of you know that you know that you know that greatness is sitting right in front of us? It's sitting in every student who kept showing up even when life was heavy. It was sitting in every scholar who battled pressure, disappointments, grief, anxiety, self-doubt, and still crossed the finish line anyway. It's sitting in one who almost gave up but didn't. So hear me, Glenville, and hear me well. Do not let anybody make you play small when God created you to walk boldly. Don't shrink your dreams to fit somebody else's limited imagination. You were built for more, built for purpose, built for impact, built for leadership, built for excellence. And every single time life tries to convince you otherwise, I need you to level up anyway. Come on, somebody. When they underestimate you, level up. When you get tired, level up. When the door closes, level up. And when fear whispers that you are not enough, I need you to level up anyway. Because every new season of life will require a new version of you. As I said earlier, if you want to be somebody and you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Pay attention to your opportunities. Pay attention to your character. Pay attention to your growth. Pay attention to the people who generally want to see you win. And whatever you do, never stop believing that you belong in every room that you walk into. Because one day, the world is going to look up and say, here they come. Here come the leaders. Here come the innovators. Here come the creators. Here come the game changers. Here comes the graduating Glenville Tarblooders of 2026. And when that moment comes, do not whisper, do not hide, do not apologize. Walk boldly, walk wisely, walk humbly. But most importantly now, Glenville, go show the world you are built for more. Be yourself. Stay ready. Stop watching everybody else's highlight reel and make your own. And when that moment finally comes, don't shrink, don't fumble, walk into it, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to the class of 2026.
All right, thank you, Dr. Brown. Now, please help me welcome to the stage our CEO, none other than Dr. Warren Morgan.
All right, thank you, Principal Holloway. Oh my goodness, Dr. Brown, that was an incredible message. Well,